Hey guys, it's Wes, not your normal miner here. We got a fun one for you by community request. That's right, you guys, the community requested this one. Big shout out to Dougie over in Discord. Thank you as always to everyone over there for letting us know what kind of content you want us to see. But today we're going to bring you how to solo mine Horizen or Zencash on 2miners.com. And we are using our Z9 minis. That's right, guys. We still are hammering away with some Z9 minis. These things have definitely ROI'd multiple times with solo mining, but solo mining is not recommended. In the upper right hand corner, we're going to have plenty of reasons why, so check out that video. But today we're going to walk you through, show you how to set up a Z9 mini to solo mine Horizen or Zencash. That's right, that's our squadron of Z9 minis, and these things have solo mined at least enough for a secure node. But yeah, as always, do your own research. The Z9 minis, you can probably pick them up pretty cheap right now. If your electric's right, you might be able to hit some blocks. But those Z15s have been hammering away on Zcash. They're killing it. They're killing it. They're just killing it. So it is making it harder and harder for ASICs like the Z9 Mini to be profitable. But solo mining is something to keep in mind. And remember, guys, it's all or nothing. We are a cryptocurrency mining-based channel, focusing on pool testings, overclock setting testings, miner program testings, how-tos. We built that remote garden location so we could show you guys everything we did as far as scaling up. And when we say scaling up, that's with having multiple GPU and ASIC mining rigs, dealing with the heat removal as well as that electric updates needed as you get more than one rig, more than one ASIC running. Here's that remote garden location. This is where we are at today. We've been doing a lot of upgrades for the channel. So if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscription bell. We really cherish it. We've upgraded all of our audio, all of our video. We're at 4K on everything now. Let me know down below. Comment as always. Tell us what you think about these videos. If you like them, give us that thumbs up. That way other people can see them. If you don't like it, well, you better hit that thumbs down, but you better also comment down below. Let us know what you think, why you didn't like this video. As always, anytime we're doing any type of mining, whether it's solo mining, pool mining, I'm going to send you over to MININGPOOLSTATS.STREAM first. A couple of reasons why we're going to do that. You got to know, A, what the minimum payout is. That's going to affect you, the miner. B, you also want to know what those pool fees are, because that's going to affect you, the miner. You can also see how many miners are online. A lot of other cool stats here. I always recommend finding a mining pool that's close to you. Reason for that is, especially when we're solo mining, every split second counts for you. And if you're trying to find blocks, you need that extra time. I am also going to send you over to, in the description down below, we got links to everything. You can head over to 2miners.com. Check out their solo Zen mining pool. Do your own research, guys. This mining pool might not be right for you. There might be other ones there that are right for you. We also send you over to 2cryptocalc.com. The reason we're going to send you over here is because you can punch in your hash rate and you can find your estimated time to find block. Estimated time to find block, guys. Remember, it could be longer than this, it could be less than this. You may never find a block. That's why solo mining is not recommended. Most people need to find constant coins in their bag to pay for their electric. If you can't go weeks, months, or years without finding a block and not be able to cover that electric, solo mining is definitely probably not for you. But once again, that's what we've been walking you guys through. With 3 Z9 minis, you should find a block every 2 months on estimate, guys. Once again, that's an estimate. A couple things we're going to need to know moving forward here before we get your miner set up. You are going to need a way to find a IP address on your network. When you punch in that Z9 Mini, you're going to need to use their own interface, and you're going to have to punch in your IP in your web browser to be able to enter that. Typically, username and password is root, R-O-O-T, and root, R-O-O-T, so you will need both of those. You are also going to need to head over to Poolside, and over here you can hit Join Pool on 2miners.com. Reason for that is we're going to need to know a couple things here. One of those is going to be the server that you're going to connect to. So we're in the USA, so we are going to use this one right here. But if you're in different parts of the world, make sure you find the pool that's closest to you. You're also going to need to know your mining, or you're going to need a wallet address for Horizen. I'm not going to walk you through that. There's a lot of great videos on how to set up a wallet online or on YouTube. But once you have both of those, it's going to be super easy. Now, once you know that IP of your Z9 Mini, you're going to punch that into your web browser. Once you punch it into your web browser and hit enter, it's going to ask you for your username and password. Enter that. That should be root and root if you're new, if that's a new Z9MINI. We are currently using, we've got a batch 2 Z9MINI, and we are using batch 1 firmware. The reason we like batch 1 firmware is because you can adjust the frequency, which basically is turning it up or down, turning it up or down. Now, I don't recommend going balls to the wall. Do your own research on that. We're not going to walk you through overclocking these things, but we are going to give you a quick tutorial here on the Z9MINI and the amp miner dashboard here. So a couple things we need to know. First of all, you're going to want to head to miner configuration. This is going to be where we're going to enter that URL for the server, for the pools that we want to. So just like we were showing you over there on 2miners.com, you need to know what server or pool you're going to the server that you're going to point your miner to. That's what you're going to enter here. Next thing you're going to want to enter is your wallet address. That's the worker name, okay? Now the nice thing about this is once you enter that in, if you hit dot and then type in whatever you want, you're going to be able to name that worker name. So after our wallet address, we type in dot, not your normal miner, Z9MINI, so that way we can see those on dashboard side. Super simple. So you got to know your wallet address, you got to know the server address. That's it. Bingo bango. You're going to punch that in. Once you punch both of those in, I highly recommend having backup pools in case your main pool fails. So in case this pool fails, you put in your backup here. Same thing. Address. Same thing. Pool address. It's super easy. You're going to go down here in the bottom right hand corner. You're going to click save and apply. Once you do that, it's going to take a few seconds. Then you're going to hear that Z9MINI scream like a like a burnt pig. It's going to scream like it's taken off to the moon. Then it'll quiet down. Once it quiets down, you can head over to miner statistics and you're going to be able to see that thing hashing. Now, we do have ours currently getting 13 plus kilosouls a second. That's right. And we're on 2.27 amps a piece for these. When you're in miner configuration, you can go to advanced settings, and that's where this Z91, that firmware, here we can adjust our frequency up or down. The higher the number, the more power, the more she's going to scream. She's also going to run hotter. You don't want this thing running too hot. The hotter it runs, the louder it is. She'll shut down on you. You'll start to lose boards as well if you go too high. But we've got it running at 612 M. And that does put us at 2.27-ish amps per Z9MINI. Comment down below. Tell me what frequency you have them set at. Comment down below. Tell me what's your hash rate. Like I said, guys, these Z9MINIs, these are old news, but they are still hammering away really great. You head over to miner stats, you can see once again that ours is getting over 13K souls. Once you put that miner configuration in there, and you let that go for a few minutes, it is going to pop up on pool side. What I mean by that is over on the pool, the mining pool, you're going to be able to enter your address, give it a few minutes, and then it's going to pop up. You're going to be able to see your hash rates and such. We did just start firing these things up, and as you can see, we do have them over here on Solo Zen2miners.com. So that's what we've been walking you guys through, is how to set up these Z9MINIs. Like I said, we got that squadron of Z9MINIs. If you guys like these Z9MINIs, comment down below. Tell me what you've been mining with them. How long have you had them? I do know some people are still trying to get them because you can get them on the cheap just to mess around with. I recommend that. If you've never had one, just make sure you got the power to do it. Just make sure you got a place to do it as well. They are really loud. Solo mining is not recommended, but we've been walking you through 2miners.com, how to set up a Z9MINI, solo mining Horizen. If you like this stuff, make sure you check out the description down below. We got a lot of other great things down there. You're going to be able to follow us over on Twitter as well. We have a lot of good shenanigans over there. One of the things that we've done here recently is we have secured some of these 3080s. Lots of shenanigans going on with that. Should have these things here, and we cannot wait. We do have a dedicated mining rig set up over on Hive OS for that. We're also going to throw one of those into our RGB gaming editing mining rig so we can see that on Windows. So wrapping up here over on our how to solo mine Horizen with the Z9MINIs, you got to make sure that you know your IP address of that Z9MINI so you can get your dashboard here. root is usually username and password. Highly recommend changing those. You're going to head over to miner configuration, punch in your URL. Then you're going to go down here to worker and you're going to punch in that wallet address that you created. Once you do that, you're going to hit save and apply. You're going to be able to come over here to miner stats, and after a few seconds you're going to be able to see the hash rates and such. Once it's hashing over there, you got to head over back to miners.com on their dashboard, enter in your address, and you will be able to see your hash rate miner side. That's always going to fluctuate, guys, but we've walked you through. A few other things we want to make sure you guys check out is MININGPOOLSTATS.STREAM. So we're going to find out a lot of great information about the mining pool. You also want to head over to 2cryptocalc.com. If you have any questions, comment on the video down below. If you're new to the channel, you better hit that subscription. We really cherish that. But we have been over here at our remote garden location with this squadron of Z9MINIs, having a blast for you. My name's Wes. I'm not your normal miner. We really appreciate your time. Happy hunting. Thank you.